What is up, all my beautiful homies? Bear with me. I'm rocking it on the laptop for the first time, and then my Bluetooth audio headset was not cooperating, so I'm going Rob Fatstack style and using my gaming headset. Also, bear with me. My voice is shot. I'm probably going to keep this short, like a half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Just wanted to touch base with you guys and everything. I'm just not feeling the best. Before we get into shouting out all the homies. I got Travis backstage, so I'm going to add him. He is healthy.
What is
that is
up,
correct.
everyone? Healthy TM here. I am not naked behind here, but if you go check out my IG, I did do another photo shoot just for you, Beckerman. You.
I just saw that. Like I said, I literally got off work at 4, got home at 4:30, took a shower, got dressed, and then I opened my Instagram, and that was the first thing I saw. So appreciate it, my dude.
You're welcome, man. A lot of people, a lot of people are like it.
For sure. Let's see what chat is going on today. So we got Phil's Treehouse. How you doing, my dude? Saying Spoon. We got Las Cruces from New Mexico. How you doing, my dude? DJ Links. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hello from Brooklyn. We got Seth11. How you doing, my dude? Again, bear with me. This is the first time. I'm 33. I haven't used a laptop since I was in high school, so bear with me. Beckerman, how you doing, my dude? Let's go. Trev, how you doing? Time for the sesh for sure, my man. 40 miles from El Paso. Let's go. Spine Ticks, how you doing, my dude? Got you for like an hour. I was in for like an hour and 20 minutes last night before my meds kicked in, and I passed out. I woke up to a bunch of old episodes of Spine Ticks. We got TM hanging out in the chat for sure. What is up, Scott? Oh. Learning how to... Oh, you just click on show. I got you. What is up, Scotty? How you doing, my dude? Everybody make sure you go check him out at 7:30 tomorrow. He's going to be having Bueller and Marcus over on his show. Hopefully everything sounds good. Hopefully everything looks good. But yeah, man. How you doing, Travis? How's your week been?
Oh, it's been going pretty freaking good. Good. Went and saw Ant-Man the other night.
I'm gonna see that next weekend.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of hate. I can understand the hate and stuff, but like it's all about preference in that. I like people have their own opinion on things. That's cool. That's their opinion, and I have my opinion on it. But a lot of it is kind of, I'm hearing a lot of the same things about the Ant-Man movie. So I'm like, I guess
that's where I'm at.
Feel the same way about a certain thing, but visually the movie was freaking-tastic.
That's what I've been hearing too. I form my own opinions on everything.
There's characters in it that I absolutely love. They built the world pretty good, like the quantum realm, and they introduced some very wild, entertaining characters that I feel like will be present in future films one way or another. Like maybe just like quick hello, but I don't think this is the last time we'll be in the quantum realm.
Nice. Yeah, don't spoil anything because I'm waiting. What's up, Shop? How you doing, my bro? Just seen he animated you.
Yeah,
said, man. Awesome. I don't know where my water went. I think my girl snatched my water when she came in here, so I'm gonna need to get that. What's up, Matty Ice? Hopefully you're having a great day. Did you see my? I got a couple comics right here that I'm pretty gonna show off. If not everybody's seen my last unboxing video. I got with the laptop and stuff. Like the one I got was this one, this Gunslinger 1 in 50. This is from Brian.
Oh, nice. Can you big screen? Can you?
Yeah.
I want to see that closer.
Is it this one? Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's the 1 in 50 Gunslinger sketch variant. It's from Retro Rocket and Chris over there.
Oh, Retro Rocket is freaking fantastic, man. You guys, Retro Rocket is here in Canada. Guys, check them.
Yeah, this was from Brian's mystery box that he sent me. That David Comics and Wrestling prize tagged me, and then I just got those. I'm just gonna catch up on chat. Like I said, I'm still. Oh, I gotta do this. Bam. Oh, that's not the layout I want. Awesome. Couple comics. How you doing, my dude? Dr. Von Who, comics from the Spiral Dimension. Hopefully you're having a great day, my man. Again, this is the first time I've used a laptop. Just gonna shout that out every time for sure. Spine Six, appreciate you, man, dude. Just, Beckerman, what's up, Drac? I missed your live because I was on my way home from work, but I got that on the replay. I'm actually down to 37 videos in my watch later list, so I'm pretty proud of myself. Been slacking on the YouTube content. What is up, Common Verse? Hopefully you're having a great day. Yeah, shout out to Cole. He recommended something that would be pretty easy to get a webcam. That way I could just have that focused on me, and then I could do everything off the laptop. That way I'm not messing with the camera as I'm bumping the table and stuff like that. What's up, Paul? You're having a great night.
What is that, Paul?
Yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great week. Being sick kind of set me back. I had a bunch of videos planned to film this weekend, and I just, with my voice is up, and I just haven't been able to. So they had me working all weekend, and then I'm working like 11 days in a row, so I don't have another day off till this weekend.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting in and out there, buddy.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Awesome. Like I said, yeah, this is the first time I'm using Rob Fat Stack style gaming headset for this, so just bear with me. But yeah, like I said, I was wanting to do a bunch of content this weekend and get ahead, but being sick has just kicked my butt. So they got me working 11 days in a row too. So I'm not off till this weekend. Just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. And I got a couple more comics to show off. Lady Durs, did you steal my water? Because it's not in here anymore. If you did, could you please bring it back? I would greatly appreciate you. Thanks, bro. I got both my ring lights going to try and brighten me up. Does that sound better? Awesome. Yeah, it was the...
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it was... I'm not sure how Brian got that comic, actually, from Retro Rocket, but he said he boxed those up, like, months ago. There he is. He's in the chat. So he pre-boxed all those up before his giveaway and everything. What is up? How you doing, my dude? Another one. Beckerman would recognize this one. Here, I'm going to blow myself up. Shablam. Shablam.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm. And sick. But the cream of the crop, I'm just reaching over here because I had it set up, was this one. And this is from 1966. The F Troop 12 Center. And that's the first one in my personal collection.
F Troop, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I'm scared to flip through it because it's so old, so I don't want to open it. So I'm just kind of letting it rock. I looked a little bit on it online because I've never heard of F Troop, so I was looking into them. Making sure I don't miss anybody. What's up, Chris? Hopefully you're having a great night. There's actually another homie kicking it backstage, so I'll have him come in and help carry some of the weight from my clogged nasal cavities.
Oh, Beckerman's here?
Yeah, F Troop. Hey, what's up, buddy? F Troop was an old TV show, correct, Brian?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what I was looking into because I've never heard of it, so I had to do some research.
Yeah, it's an old comedy.
I thought it was the Three Stooges when I first opened it, and I was like, that's not the Three Stooges.
Yeah, it was on Nick at Night. That's how I'm aware of it.
That's dope.
I was a kid. So
yeah, how you doing, man?
Sunday.
I'm all right. I'm about to inhale some Himalaya pink salt nasal inhaler, cooling natural mint oil to help me.
That just sounded like a mouthful.
Yeah, say that 5 times, man.
Yeah, Himalayan pink salt and nasal inhaler, cooling natural mint oil.
No, don't do it.
It's good, man. I like the stuff. Helps clear me up all the time.
Correct, Seth. How about them Chiefs?
Man, no, not here. We've moved past it. It was a good game, and
just a sec, I'll go grab my hat.
Hang on, I got. Oh yeah. When he comes back,
Not here. He says, not here.
did you just get a nice little fade? I see. Nice little
Oh,
haircut.
I just shaved my head.
That's good.
Looking,
How
styling, and
about them
profiling there, bud.
Chiefs? How
Good,
about
good,
them Chiefs?
good kindling for the fire later.
Nah, that's a. I'm gonna bet that's a gift from his good friends in Kansas City, Brother Joe and Bobby De La Ghetto.
Oh, hang
Yes,
on
sir.
one second. There's another absolute legend backstage to help carry this nasally stream.
At least he put some clothes on.
that
Holy
was the that
Toledo.
was the first thing I seen
Seriously.
when I got out of the shower today when I got home from work.
And then you had to do a handstand to go to the bathroom, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
What did he post
Full.
another picture?
Oh, go look at it.
I sent it to you. I
Oh,
sent it
yeah.
to you.
It's the
Did
cream
you?
of the crop.
Well,
Oh boy, you sure did.
it's quite the picture.
Well, thanks, Travis.
That's what you need. You need something that said like that. Wow.
Boy, of all
That's
the
awesome.
ways Supergirl could die,
That's right.
that's probably the worst.
Draped across his rooster.
I mean, dying sucks, but
Uh,
dying covering up
You got to be careful.
Travis's
Man.
junk.
They'll flag you for that.
No, okay,
No.
here's the thing. My other photo that I posted did like a little video from like South Park, and like it was like them looking at the photo and stuff. That got flagged and taken down for nudity. I was like,
Really?
the original's still there. I was
That's
like,
weird.
what?
Did
How
you
does that make
explain
sense?
that the slab is covering the nudity?
Yeah. Just
Mhm.
it is no more so
Whoa.
than some of the ladies that go on there and with
Yeah, for real.
it's nothing most there, but
Well, no, it's just I just think it's funny that like the actual photo that's on IG didn't get taken down, but the one that was like part of that video that was showing like them looking at the photo on their phone for like 2 seconds, and then it went away, got taken down for nudity.
yeah.
Stupid.
It's going off to CGC.
Hang
What do you think that is?
on,
Ooh,
I got you.
Oh yeah.
it's a comic
on.
book, Travis.
I gotta figure this out.
Exactly.
There we go.
No, what grade do you think you'll get for it?
Well, obviously, it's got a few spine ticks, as you can tell. But once it gets and it's missing a little bit of cover up there in the corner. So once it gets a press and a clean 4, 3, 5, 4.
Not bad.
I'd be happy with that.
Good, man.
I tend to be sometimes I'm slightly under, so I mean maybe it's a 4. It can't hit more than a 4 or 5. It's just missing too much of the cover, and the black makes those spine ticks jump out. So I'd probably get safer bet is the 3-5 to a 4.
It'll get the golden age bump though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, I mean, there's also like if you go the edge of the pages are really soft. If you're how people used to flip through them, and it kind of softens the edge. So they has that going for them. In fact, there's a couple like edges of pieces of paper where it's almost like it's starting to get tattered. So yeah, I'd say probably 3, 5, 4. But I'll be super happy with that because it's just a beautiful book.
I like that.
Nonetheless. I mean, given how black that cover is, to only have the issues really on the edge and not be, filling up the middle with all kinds of stuff, and that's just a beautiful book.
That's
So
the first. Yeah, I like that. That's
that would probably
first
be
time I've seen
hard to
that.
find without color breaking spine ticks because of the black cover.
absolutely. I mean, if it had if that top corner wasn't missing. I mean, actually, it's there, but it's chipped off. So it's like the cover is there, but the color is gone. It's like the flaked off, which could happens, the flaking and stuff. So if that corner was there, still that would be awesome. But meh.
Oh, did you see this? Did you see this, Rob? My first one.
F Troop.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
My first one. My oldest book in my collection.
Nice. Well, I can't wait. I actually got a book that's coming to me that I'm super pumped on. That's Mystery in Space issue 2
Ooh.
managed to pick up. So I'm super pumped on that.
I always love seeing your old books and stuff like that because almost 100% of the time they're covers I've never seen.
Yeah, well, check this out. So this here, you'll like this, Mike. This is an OG, this is original. This is a commission. Came back
Nice.
from this is a guy Bodie, um, Bobby Bodie was an artist. He does some stuff for Marvel and DC, a
Okay.
lot of independent stuff. He was at Fan Expo San Francisco. I talked to him about I saw something that inspired me on his stuff where he had done some Mars Attacks stuff, and I love Mars Attacks, so I got him to do Planet Comics.
That's awesome.
Mars Attacks.
That's really cool. Love it.
Mars Attacks is always super underrated.
Right. Yeah, just that little bit
That's
of
a
color.
hell of a.
That's awesome.
That's a hell of a coverage there too. Of the.
I like the laser smoke on it. That really pops.
Yeah. That's really awesome. And then the other one that isn't here, but I can show you. I can share a picture that that's on its way. It just shipped. It's probably gonna be here. Let me share window. Boom. Check this one out. Wrap around.
Hang on. I'm learning as we go.
Oh,
there we go. That's sick.
Oh my. Who did this?
This is a gentleman. Hold on, where's his card?
And if you mind, do you mind sharing what you paid for it, or
$250?
That bargain.
That's nasty.
He does like he was at the local con. Hold on, where did his card go? Hold on, I can find it another way. So his name is James Pascoe.
Oh, I know James Pascoe.
Yeah, he does like a lot of. I guess there's a lot of art restoration and some various other things and stuff too. But he also does commission stuff. And I was talking to him at the East Bay Con. I didn't have my blanks with me, but I saw again he was into some of the side. We started talking. He was into like the mystery and space stuff, and I said, "Hey, would you be interested in doing like an Adam Strange?" And he's like, "Oh, dude, I would love to do an Adam Strange." Right?
He's been featured heavily on 4C Comics.
Oh, nice.
And has actually tabled with them before. And for those who don't know, I do some co-hosting for 4C. So yeah, awesome.
Yeah, so and that's always the fun part when you've talked to an artist, and same thing with like the Bodie. When I was talking to him, and he goes, "Man, I'd love to do Mars Attacks because nobody asks for Mars Attacks, right?"
That's sick.
When you can talk to an artist and find something that they're super into that they don't get to do often, you're gonna get some great work. It's like when I talked to him and he goes, I'm like, yeah, I'd like to do this. He's like, oh, I got this total vision of I'm like flying through space. I'm like, yeah, with the bubble helmet. He says, oh, of course with the bubble helmet. And he's all in the ray gun. And then the next thing I know, I get a message from him says, hey, my idea is like too big for this. Do you mind if I do a wraparound for you?
Yes,
no.
Stop.
That's awesome.
Sir. No, that's great. I love hearing stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is actually nothing near as awesome as that, but this is a sketchbook, art book from Kyle Strom, a local Kansas City guy. And since the front of it came with $30, comes with a sketch inside that he does for you. And he kept with the Star Wars theme of the front and did a Salacious Crumb.
Oh,
nice.
Let's go.
So there we go.
He's even got the girls in there too.
Yeah. It's a little racy in there.
Right, but it matches with the boba on the front.
There's he does a lot of cool horror stuff. It's anyway, he just finished up a book he did with Scotty Young, Twig. He did the art on it.
That's dope.
And it came with these Twig cards. He does a Thursday night whatnot every week, and these things are available. You can get these, or he usually does a bigger sketch, sign stuff, remarks, etc.
I dig that.
Did you see Mint Hunter's channel earlier. The auction they were doing, the live sales they were doing along with one of the guys from Dynamic Forces. They had they were well, I just tuned in at the end. Apparently something they're doing now regularly on Sundays, but not only did he have obviously a bunch of Ken Hazer art, but they had original pages for Mike Kang and stuff that they were selling off like $600. And apparently they're talking about like he was talking about Crisis 8. He's got like every single page that he's going to be selling off, except for he just doesn't have the covers all. But
So let me, while I have you guys on here, like the art or the pages behind Beckerman, those are ones of ones, correct?
Just
like the what Rob was just talking about. Those are ones of ones.
That's what your comic book is made from.
Right.
Now, the one thing about saying one of one, sometimes you have to watch for things like if it's pencils, under ink, or if it's a blue line, or gray line, etc.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll just grab one.
There's generally not mass produced.
Since it's theirs, we'll grab a Spawn. So yeah,
I see that. Oh my god, that's sick.
And that's from Spawn 309.
So they take it and then they blow it up like that?
Well, this artist does not work in pencils. Well, I say that, but yeah, he does rough it in pencil, and then he ink washes. So he does his own pencils and inks, and it's done by said artist Ken Lashley.
That's nasty.
The year it came out. Anyway, that would be an example of that. Now you can also have the penciler and the inker both on it, and they both sign it, and that would be an example of this Gunslinger page.
Ooh, let's go.
And Todd McFarlane signed it too. But
dope, dude. That's
dope, by the way.
So jealous. I just love seeing that type of stuff. I could look at it all day because it's all new to me.
Yeah, but they don't blow it up. That's the original size.
Okay.
It gets shrunk down to a comic book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets shrunk down. So the size of them are about 11.5 by 18.
Okay, that's not huge, but a nice size for display and everything.
11.5 by 17.5 is standard artboard.
What is catching up on?
Boy, everybody talking about these Travis dad bod pics.
They were talking about that and plugging. They were all seamlessly self-plugging Rob's henchman merch. That's why I kept highlighting them. Seth was inquiring about them.
Oh, I'm glad you checked that out, Dr. Von Hoot. Yeah, Next Wave, great series.
Thanks,
questionable author.
I just want to feel better. That's all I want to do.
Actually, I just had a mail call from Ken Lashley.
Ooh, males. How about female call?
Here's a book. I got a mystery bag and I got a Mandalorian remark.
Let's go.
We'll start with the remark.
I dig that.
Metallic paint.
I was just about to say that pops.
One second. My wife is texting me from the store.
Visions of Travis now haunt me.
And then I also... Just 1 second.
That's all right. This time I got 30 unfollows.
Really? Wow.
Man.
And then I got a mystery bag that had stickers and pins and stuff, and in it came these signed books. Nice. And you had a chance to get one of the books remarked, and I did.
Claim that one.
Winter Guard. Actually, a video featuring these will come out next week for Alan's 250 sub push, because these are going to be in the giveaway. Some of these will be in the giveaway.
Nice.
I did score a remark. I don't know where he put that signature. Oh, it's up there. And Darth Vader. These are all Ken covers except for one. And this
I
is
dig
the
that
one he
Vader.
didn't do. This is Spawn 309. Todd's
Got-
cover, but it's
Mhm.
signed by Ken, and
Ooh.
Ken did the
I got that book as
interiors.
well.
You what?
I got that book as well.
Nice.
Love it.
Was it signed?
No.
Oh,
And
okay.
then this is the
Not
remark
as
I
cool.
got. I already had one of these in CGC and actually donated the Virgin. Or no, it was a 9.8 with trade dress with that remark, and I donated it to C3.
Nice.
I'll be donating this one as well.
Oh,
Dope.
To Alan's sub push.
oh, getting all excited it was going to C3.
Oh, I've got something special for C3 next
Ooh.
time around. I thought I did pretty well with the Neil Adams and the Ken Lashley remark last time, but
Oh yeah.
I think we'll need something bigger to top it.
I made a mistake. I was doing my taxes and I totaled up how much stuff. Boy, that was a spicy meatball. But it was all for a good cause.
Thanks, bro.
It was.
Yes, sir.
It was.
Oh my
That was a
goodness.
great time too.
Yeah.
You did that so well. Like I just got to show up, said my piece, and I was gone.
You know, it's worked out great for me is that the auction is like a 6-hour block, right? Episode. And whenever I have to leave the house, I can put that on and keeps my dog entertained because it's my voice going on for 6 hours.
Does that count towards your watch hours if you watch yourself?
I do from a guest account. Yes, absolutely.
That's awesome.
On the Roku, not signed in. Absolutely. But I mean,
you're just dastardly.
That's believe you me, that doesn't matter for at this point on the you know what counts on my watch hours is when like yesterday when we do an episode, it's an hour and a half long episode. The average watch time is 57 minutes and we average 50 people watching at any given moment. That's your watch hours, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Comic Viking, Scott.
Speaking of watch hours, I always fall asleep to YouTube every night, and I always wake up to random people's live streams from the past. So that's how I put in the work.
Last night I fell asleep. I put on Elimination Chamber.
Nice.
And I swear I got halfway through the women's match, the women's Elimination Chamber.
I thought that was actually a pretty good match.
Hit and miss.
I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I'm just saying is I fell asleep during it. That was it. Next thing I know, it wasn't playing anymore. And
I'm pretty sure that's when my girl fell asleep as well and slept next to me the whole time.
It's like killing me, man. I keep falling asleep during wrestling, and it's driving me bonkers. I have to watch it like 3 and 4 times to get through an episode nowadays.
Sometimes that's the pleasure of me watching it a day late on like Hulu is I can fast forward through.
Oh yeah,
the bits.
Or sometimes you just watch like their already abbreviated version. But still, it's don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything.
No spoilers.
I still have to watch it. But I mean,
I'm excited for Mania now. I am.
Hey, Travis.
My only fear is I think. Oh no, Mania will happen. Should be okay. Oh, nice.
Let me blow you up real quick.
There's some changes coming for like Comcast right now.
Granny Goodness.
Mr. Miracle.
Is that her first appearance?
First appearance of Granny Goodness. I bought some slabs from a local collector.
What else you
got? Number 4, first Big Barda.
Nice.
Couldn't get number 1 from him. We just couldn't come to terms. So I had to settle for first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sorry, I don't have any cool clips to play yet when cool comics come out.
Right, I'm sure TM will send you some pictures. You can just post like boner alert and have
yep. There we go. Get copyright strikes.
I actually already had one because
it's only a copyright strike if it's somebody else's. If it's actually copyrighted material.
Gotcha.
So if you just had somebody else just randomly say Boner alert. Yeah, really good.
The Guardians I already had, but the 2 Mr. Miracle books completed that run for me, so that is done.
Bravo.
But the Guardians I already had because it's technically Marvel Boy's first appearance. Marvel Boy is a new warrior, gotta have his first appearance.
How could you not?
He was more willing to deal on that one than he was the. Do you have more blowing to do in the mic there, Dirt?
No, I'm just I was snorting that Himalayan pink salt nasal inhaler cooling natural mint oil.
Can't do
I'm
that.
trying to quit myself.
You see what's going off to CGC.
I quit
Ooh,
about 8 years.
What do you got, Rob?
These are going to be so. In addition to that, wow, right? Obviously, that guy's finally.
That one, nice.
I mean, it's really rough.
What do you? What's your prediction on that one?
151.
Okay.
I mean, it's got tape. It covers.
Yep.
I mean, it's all there, but
Yeah.
it's barely there. So it's really rough, but it's mine, and I paid so little for it.
Hello, Mark.
Otherwise, we got some modern stuff going in. We got this
Sick.
old Public One first Satil Shan.
Super sick.
Satil Shan.
That the Star Wars: The High Republic #1, the Italian version.
Those green lightsabers.
How do you say it in Italian, Rob?
Yeah, something or other.
There it is.
I'm not Italian.
What's the mean?
Just for fun, I'll send in one of these facsimiles because I got the one without the barcode. So I'll send that in.
Abbondanza. Prego.
Well, I'll send in another one of these.
I like that.
And this 1 in 25 variant.
These are going to see.
These are going to CGC, yeah. The 1 in 10 animation variant.
Nice.
You got the whole set yet, or getting close?
Oh yeah, I have it. It's done.
Do you have any more Italian comics that you can talk about?
Comic-Con drip variant of Miles.
I love that one.
When I hear the word Rob, I immediately think drip.
Send in that homage goodness.
Nice. I picked that one up as well.
I missed it.
Send in that
On
Ivan
purpose?
Tao
Yes.
graffiti variant.
That's called avoidance, then, Mark. That's not missing.
And I decided what the hell I'll send back. I love this cover
nice.
so much.
Yes.
I'll send in my second copy and get
The
it.
Iron Fist homage.
I just got a short box with that one.
So yeah, we'll send those guys off.
So everybody's showing off some stuff. I'll show off a slab that I'm not going to take a naked photo with because
Okay. I'm glad you prefaced that.
Oh, dang.
show this Austin over Peach. Austin LeMay. This is what you can get if you become a Legion member. Just saying. Just throwing that out there.
It could happen.
We're showing
Yes, sir.
That box is bringing the heat this month with a first Nova. You kidding me?
Yeah, I saw that today.
channel member giveaway stuff.
Hang on, I got you.
First appearance of everyone's favorite Dick Rider, Nova. Don't judge. That's his name. It's a different time, people.
Richard. His mama named him Richard. I call him Richard.
Some
Nice.
Star Wars, because I know Rob loves Star Wars.
Yes, sir. Mando.
Nico Batman con exclusive.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Felipe
folks.
Massafera.
No, that one's nasty too.
I know Rob likes them
DNA.
spider cakes.
Some DNA action.
Hashtag spider cakes. A little bit of Batman Beyond the White Knight. It was just a chase cover
Nice.
for a little while. Everyone's putting these in giveaways, so I'm like, I'm going to put one of these in a giveaway. I don't know what the significance is, but I got this one. This is cool.
That is
Nice.
Two facsimiles.
Some John Jane goodness, and then some Legal Burning goodness.
Nice. I
Oh, I
love
like
those.
those.
I need a Spawn one. I seen one on Instagram and I fell in love with that
I
shit.
love that Jack Kirby one that I got. It looks so good.
Yeah,
They look so much
they're
better.
nasty.
Like as much as
Oh, they're so clean, dude.
they look good, like whenever you're showing them off, but they look even better in person.
I'm glad
Right.
that some
I love
people
it, Mark.
appreciate him.
Thanks for sending it over,
Beckerman-
Mark. I appreciate
Beckerman
that.
absolutes. He hates them. He's tried to get me
Boom.
to stop adding them 2 boxes. He hates these.
My nearest Nova is still out of reach.
Well, no,
Random
Mark
question.
just handed it to me. That's what happened.
Yeah, I'll pass
Nice,
this
yeah,
my way.
slid it
Here,
over.
I'll pass it back
Pass
over.
it back.
Ready?
I have a few copies of that book.
Put it
you're
down.
giving
Ready?
me okay.
No, there you go. Yeah.
Nice. Am I in the right layout for everybody? Is this right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay,
Fine.
cool.
You do what you want to do.
This is my first time using a laptop since high school, bro.
If it was up
So-
to me,
Mark, are we gonna do this thing?
I
Or
would
what?
make Beckerman big. Such as voices. Oh, Durs, I don't know if you know this, but you're on a new headset, right?
this is just my gaming headset. It
So
was the only
every
thing that
time-
was working.
Every time you exhale, you're blowing everyone's ears off.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. This
It's
is
been
a
painful.
I
Thanks
tried to
for
tell him
telling me
in the
that.
private chat.
dude. It's like a $300 headset, man. I use it
Here's
for
what
gaming.
you do. When you go to it's not every time you exhale. It's when you're after you've vaped. So
Okay.
when you vape,
Perfect.
lift it, just tilt that up.
Shoot
when
it
you
the other
exhale.
way. Slowly exhale. Just don't.
Thank you. See, I'm new. I'm a noob, bro. So like, I need those. I need those. If I'm messing up, let me know. I'll
I
fix
don't
it.
think you're messing up. You're messing down, and we're all here
That's
to
fine.
raise you back up.
Here, I got some books. So I was gonna do this for a video, but my
Oh, you still can. This is the great thing, right? Is you can always pack it back up and then do your regular unboxing video.
Facts. So I'm gonna blow myself up because this has been looking at me for a week now, and over a week, and this is from 2 weeks ago in the mix with DJ, and I won that.
DJ's
So,
got the best giveaways, man.
dude, this was perfect because I've been eyeballing this run on eBay for like 2 weeks now, so it just worked out. So let me
I put
just
some Pokemon
tape
cards
off
and
here.
books.
Nice, catch them all, baby.
Well, I don't know about catching them all, but you'll catch something.
Yeah, I caught something for my girlfriend. Sick, cold. Blame her for me.
Just be glad it's just a cold.
Yes, oh yes, sir. All right, let's see. Are these in order? Here, we'll rotate them because they're not. So it's the entire run of Secret Invasion that I've never read. So I got Secret Invasion #1, and I've been wanting to buy this to read this whole run
Fire.
before the show comes out. They're in reverse order. Yeah, these covers are fire. They remind me almost of like the Marvel Zombies covers a little bit with the artwork. This one's sick. The glare of my laptop on them. And then 7, and then 8, and then I want to show these books off just in case you guys missed them. Since we were this one.
Did that come from DJ also?
Oh yeah.
No, these were from so it's in the same video that I unboxed my laptop, but Brian had mystery boxes for his 1K giveaway, and David won one, David Comics and Wrestling, and he prize tagged me, and it had that, and then it had this Retro Rockets 1 in 50 sketch gunslinger
nice.
cover.
Yeah, very cool.
Mm-hmm. And then second one of these for Rob.
Oh yeah. There you go.
And then
Great
those
cover.
Yeah, like I said, I got the short box for it. And then, your facsimilles.
Facsimile, just like a mama used to make.
I missed those two, so I was happy with that. And then just the free Spider-Man book. And then Mark will enjoy this one with Travis.
I already do. Oh yeah,
Pretty-
the Prelude to Infinite
Mhm.
Crimes. Yeah, that's actually super sad.
Is it? I've never read it.
Oh, you should, especially before the Blue Beetle movie comes out.
Dope.
Just for you, Durst. That one's gonna go into the prize box.
Let me see that one. Oh, nice. Dude, Gunslingers.
Just loaded some
Nice.
cards. Now it's going into
Weird
the giveaway
Pokemon.
box.
Oh, Pokemon strikes again.
So yeah, just put those back into my
I
box
don't know
and
what
I
these
could do
are.
a video.
Yeah, hippo. A hippopotamus? A hippopotamus? Hippopotamus? I don't know. Cafe Master?
Do those Pokemon unboxing shorts and blow up your channel.
I put one Pokemon thing from the Best of Only slabs. It did okay.
Nice.
It's funny is there's some that some that just come out of nowhere and that just
It's
go
weird.
off the rails, and some that you think are going to do great and don't do squat.
I've so what I've done is if I upload one and it doesn't, if it just has like 10 or 15 views, I'll just take it down and re-upload it in the morning.
Oh yeah,
Or
I've done
something,
different.
mhm.
I've done that different times. I've done it, changed the title up. I've done. Oh my god, there's some I can't get. I'm surprised.
It's
You know
weird.
who like, and this one's gonna kill Mark a little bit, softly. But Action Comics 1, no love, and
Really?
just like and AF-15, signed by Stan Lee, no love. I've re-uploaded and changed the title. I've done so much stuff to it to try to change the time of day that it goes up, and just jack and squat. And I'm just like, you know what? You guys don't know what you're doing.
It's 50-50 for me, really. That's why I always comment on people's shorts, because that's what the algorithm likes, is those comments, and not a lot of people comment on shorts. So I always comment on shorts, just to throw that out there.
Well, you're a special guy.
I try, man.
I like it when people comment on my shorts.
I don't do shorts. I do longs.
I only wear shorts. I'm only shorts.
Hello, Tats Comics. I have not seen you before. So if you're new or if you're a follower of any of these fine gentlemen's channel, I thank you for being here, my dude.
And if you're not, we thank you for being here anyways.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm sick, man. I'm all congested. You know, gotta get that. Gotta get my Himalaya pink salt nasal inhaling cooling natural mint oil in.
Well, that is a mouthful.
Not
Yeah,
a sponsor even.
you said it perfectly as well. Like no like stutter there, just straight through.
Well, if it's a mouthful, you're probably using it wrong.
Yes, that is correct.
That's what she said.
I've even been practicing for my show tomorrow with Travis with that shameless plug. I'm not going to show off what I've been practicing because it's terrible, but got my sketchbook ready. Between the Lines tomorrow at 8:30, right after Scotty Vaughn's show at 7:30 with Bueller and Marcus.
Oh, well, there you are. You're special. You got invited to the show?
Yeah, I did.
That's impressive.
And then I'm on Whack Comics on Thursday.
That's not as impressive.
I'm excited for it.
Me too.
We're
Have you
excited for
have you
us.
watched a lot of their shows yet?
I have.
Okay, good. It makes it more fun if someone
Yeah,
has watched enough, because you still won't know what they're bringing to the table. For
right.
you, but you'll be prepared enough to be able to participate in the funness of it.
You should be
anytime-
prepared for breaking news.
but
anytime
happily blindsided.
Right. Anytime I'm on somebody's show, I'll like, even if there's like lives that I've watched, I'll go back and watch like older lives and like do homework and stuff like that, so I can at least prepare.
If they show you a picture of a foot, it's probably yours.
Or Alan Ruse.
Or Alan Root.
Oh, I got some things ready.
Oh, God.
Have you seen Ant-Man yet?
No, I
I
haven't.
did.
Seen it twice.
This weekend. I've been
Just
working.
saw it this morning.
I saw it on the 16th.
What did you think, Rob?
It was fun. It wasn't awful, but it was fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was awful, but fun is a good way to put it. I would do it.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but I mean,
No.
I did. But I think look, it's not cinematic masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination.
What's your score on
It's
it? I gave
definitely
it
a lot of
7.4.
CG stuff that's going on. If I was to give it my gut feeling right now, I'd say on a scale of 10,
With one
For you-
decimal point.
using only half scales, like card grading instead of comic book grading. A 7.5, 7.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
really
We're
high.
right. That's Tim.
That's
They're
what I gave it.
there, and you're there, and I'm at a 7.4.
Nice.
I think the
But-
easiest way for me to describe it is the movie is the critic reviews are super accurate. So like if you care about the character or enjoy the character and you go into it, you should have enough fun that those kind of things won't take away from your experience watching it, because all those problems are there. But it, like Rob said, it's fun. It's fun.
That's all
We
I
need a
want.
reboot.
I mean, I don't think it's a movie that I would go back and rewatch a ton of times.
Yeah.
But at this stage of what's about to go and kicking off the next phase of the Big Bang, who knows? It might be another couple after another couple steps down this road. I might all of a sudden go back and go, oh damn, I gotta go back and rewatch that to go see some of that. What I will say is I think that Taylor Winder needs to sue Marvel, and he should be getting all up on his "Don't Be a Dick" shirt sales. Should be going through the roof right now.
Is that shirt in the
Yes.
movie?
No, it's the shirt's not in the movie,
Mm.
but the saying "Don't be a dick" is in the movie.
Oh, that is
And
that could be copyright.
that's Taylor Winder's been using that for a while, so
Get him, Taylor.
I fully expect Taylor should go full
I
bore
wonder what
marketing
Taylor's-
his "Don't Be a Dick" shirts now.
I wonder what Taylor's lawyer looks like.
I imagine like Taylor.
Just exactly the same.
It's
My
Eddie.
lawyer would be like a disheveled TM nerdy with like papers sticking out of his briefcase.
His lawyer is Eddie.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd want a Better Call Saul if I had a
The only
lawyer.
difference is he drives a LeBaron.
I don't know. It could have a Geo Metro.
On a lighter note, what about Cocaine Bear?
Well, I can't wait to watch it. I'm not going to go take
That's
the
what-
time, effort and money to watch it, but I'm excited to see what killed Ray Liotta.
IGN gave it a fun as heck rating. So
That's what I gave your mom. Wait, oh, sorry. That's wrong.
Ooh.
nice, bro. Are you my
Rob
stepdad?
talking to facts, yeah, they do.
Could be, you never know.
Nice inheritance, baby.
That's right. All these Pokemon cards could be yours.
Yes.
I don't even know what this is. A cricket tune?
Cricket tune.
And this
never
one's
heard
also
that
going to
one.
get a Bronzong.
I got 4 sealed Pokemon packs laying over here. I'm saving for a rainy day.
Ooh, speaking of Cocaine Bear, this one looks like a bear. Ursaring.
Ursling.
Ursaring.
Okay, whatever. That
He
one's
evolves from Teddy Ursa. I know that.
He gets one, and let's give him also an Alcremie. I don't know what an Alcremie is.
That's
It's an all creamy bear.
something with your mom right there.
Yeah, well, it's all going into Ghostbusters.
Let's go.
See, we can have some fun here. What else we got? Ooh, you know what? Oh, should I bring this? You know what? Maybe I'm going to pull this one out. I had this staged in the giveaway, but maybe I'll take it with me to Heroes Con to get it signed and then throw it in the giveaway.
Let me see that.
Because Steranko is going to be at Heroes Con. I could bring this with me, get it signed by Steranko, then put it into the giveaway bin and make it extra special.
That's one thing I was going to ask in the Heroes Con chat is since I'm bad with like artists and stuff, since I'm a noob, what would be some books to recommend bringing and stuff besides just the
Books that are by the artists.
well, yeah, but I'm just for me if I like
Whatever
hey,
you want.
right, I just recommendations, I guess.
Without knowing what you have in your collection, it would be impossible.
Yeah,
to do,
that's-
right?
Agreed,
So,
agreed,
so
So it
agreed.
really matters to you is like what books in your collection or what are you after, right? So like for me, for the longest time, I've been wanting to get one of these signed by Steranko, right? Now my copy is slabbed. Maybe I'll crack it open and redo it. I might bring this copy with me because this one's set away for the giveaway bin, and I
Mhm.
might do that just so somebody can have a Steranko signed Spyman for Steranko art. But I got a couple books when I went through the list of artists that I've said, okay, I'm not going to bring, I don't have anything from this artist yet or this artist. I got a couple books that are kind of cool. Otherwise, I'm bringing in a couple books that are like my Marvel 1000 that I've been working on that I just bring with me. There's always there's a billion artists that did something in Marvel 1000 or Bat
Mhm.
Detective 20, 1000 or 1027 or Flash 750 or whatever, that I can bring that 1 or 2 books and I just have it signed by. I have like right now like 7 people on it, and I'm just working on trying to get. So I'll just get some more people to sign it. Unfortunately, the
You
book I
think
really
you'll
want
get
to get
all?
more signatures on is my Harley Quinn book, but nobody who I need is going to be there for that.
Do you think you'll ever get all 1,000 on it?
No, and it's not 1,000 people, but
So not 1,000. I'll sign it.
well,
Same.
did you do art in the book, art or write
I
the
can
story?
draw some. I can draw something on it
That's
and
true.
put a
You
word balloon
could, yeah.
over it. It'd be worth more to you than those
But
packets you have signing it.
no, I just those are just like something like, oh, okay, I'll get a couple people work on this, but no, I'm not going to Stockton Con next weekend. I'll be at Berkeley Comic Show though on March 5th. So that's my next one.
Who's going to be there?
The Berkeley Comic Show.
Mhm.
I don't even know if they're going to have any artists there or not. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
It's just an old school. They fill up a gymnasium, and it's just local people selling books.
Nice.
Last time I went there, it was awesome. That's where I got that ASM 15 and some other cool shit. So they're so that show I'm going to go that's for shopping for books, and then the one after that is going to be the Short Box Live I think is in May or something like that. Yeah, Berkeley is just banger books galore. Really, it really is. And they sold me on that show. That is, and for $15 to get in there, or $10 if you don't go in early.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Short Box Live. I'll be at that show here in Santa Clara.
Heroes is my first con, like first real con ever.
Yeah, no, Heroes Con is gonna be cool. I'm excited for that. And then I'll go
You're
to
gonna
San
have a
Jose
blast.
Con later on in the summer.
I
And
assume you're
then
probably gonna leave pregnant or something, Dirk. You're
Fan
gonna have a good
Expo in San
time.
Francisco.
When
For
you
sure.
leave, you'll be qualified to be on Burke's preparing for a Comic Con.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason I'm so happy like all you guys are going, because like I said, I'm a noob and don't know anything, and I'm not just going to feel super overwhelmed, even though I'm going to feel super overwhelmed.
Yeah.
But at least I have outlets for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, if any of the other guys or anything like me, when we see you and we see the nervousness and the overwhelmed look on your face, we'll tell you hello and then get right to our own business and probably just
Dope.
leave you standing there.
Nice.
The good
I
news is
appreciate
if
that.
you're so overwhelmed, we'll know where you are because you probably won't move.
No, I have my girl with me, so she can be overwhelmed with me.
She's just gonna say F this and dip.
Mhm.
That and everybody's different. Like I'm a big fan of panels. I don't think Mark does panels. Like,
Panels. There wasn't a lot. There wasn't hardly any panels last year, so I didn't do any last year. But the heroes I went to before that was during Scott Snyder run of Batman, and sat in when Stan. This was before Stan died. When Stan did a panel, they were even talking about how there's an Ant-Man movie that's going to be made, and he thought that the idea of making an Ant-Man movie was the dumbest thing he'd ever heard.
That's cool.
Like, and that's a real testament to the franchise. Like, Stan's like, why would anyone make an Ant-Man movie? Like, it's such a goofy character. So that kind of sticks with me when I watch that franchise. I think that's why I enjoy it so much, because I don't
and then
take
they
it
handed him
serious.
a bag of money, and he said, "I'd love to be a cameo." Excelsior.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta say, panels. I like the ideas of panels, though. I always get distracted by everything else that's going on, and I lose track of time. And I
Last
seldom
year, we
actually
were
make them
hunting.
unless somebody else is there to grab me and say, "Hey, dude, it's time for this panel."
It just depends on
we had a
it just
blast.
depends on what's going on at the
Yeah.
panel. Last year, me and
C2E2.
Pops were just on a mission.
C2E2 Chip Getler and I hijacked a Ryan Otley one. Like he was, we basically took over the room.
I know that my general plan is Friday when I get the first day is when I generally try to scope out and get as many of the signatures I'm there for. Is usually what I try to do my first day. While I'm doing that, I'll look around, I'll scope and kind of get some lay of land, what else is going on around there, so that way then I can take care of any cleanup stuff from signature stuff the rest of the week or commissions, and then also of course do my shopping then Saturday, Sunday.
I set all my commissions up in advance.
Signing wise, I just walk around the
Except
con,
for-
and if the line's long, I skip it. If I see it's short, I dip into it.
Except for Roy Thomas, he'll only be there Saturday. So
Yeah, it's
Random
funny.
question. Go ahead, Beckerman.
Heroes has like a very similar lineup to Planet because Steranko, Roy Thomas,
yeah, maybe.
several
Now,
others.
now I know it varies per artist and stuff, but like average when you're at a con, what is it for like cost of a signature versus cost of like a remark or something like
There's
that?
not an
Completely
average.
different.
Free to $50 probably. Free
Yeah.
to $50.
For a
Yeah.
signature? Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of them will give you, if you're just bringing a book yourself, no witness, nothing else. They will generally give you at least 1 or 2 books with free signature.
What if you buy something
Or
from them? Rob?
unless it's a really big name artist, then they might have a small nominal fee if it's an unwitnessed signature. If you're bringing a CGC or CBCS witness with you, they'll typically have a fee that they're going to charge you for that. And then if you're me and you go to John Jang while everyone else is getting free shit and you drop $200 with them, he'll charge you $20.
Jang Gang, baby. Rob told me he was rich. Rob was bragging about money to him, so he's like, "I'll have some."
No, the part of the story that I generally leave out of most of that story, when I'm to be perfectly honest, is I had a CGC witness with me.
I never knew that. But I always just assumed it's because you told him where you live. Rob and John are pretty much in the same area.
Yeah, he lives. I'll see him at Shortbox Live. He's coming to Shortbox Live.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm jealous. That should be fun.
But
Rob
yeah,
forever sober.
So that's generally how it is for a lot of them. And then sometimes you don't know. You start having a conversation with them about something that they're really into or something that's different. Sometimes, things change up. Like I said, I got free art prints and stuff from Pat Broderick just because he got super excited to talk about Punisher 2099.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my dad talked to Pat for a long time, and I made the point this out. Everyone will be saying there. Pat was eating breakfast next to us one morning. Like all those guys stay at the Westin.
Taylor Winder, I was just talking about you. I was saying, man, you need to get your lawyer involved and sue Marvel. Either that or start marketing your "Don't Be a Dick" shirts hardcore now, man. Mike Zick charged $20 for CGC.
Oh no, let this guy in the back in. There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, and then there's some guys that'll be there like Chris Claremont. Sometimes he'll just if you don't have a witness, he was signing. Then at C2E2, anyways, he was signing like just way too many books, and you're just like, dude, you got to take some time, man. Don't sign so much for free because it was causing huge lines.
Right. Yeah, if there's a huge line, I'm not going to wait, honestly, depending on who it is.
Fortunately,
There's a huge
always
line,
bad.
just have Mark walk to the front of it.
It also depends on why is the line. If you find out why the line, like I went to Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, the line was like super long, but it turns out we didn't have to wait very long because the line was long for people who were waiting for Amanda Connor sketches, and they told them all to sit there and wait, that they were going to take all the people who just wanted signatures first, and that they could wait for their sketches because the sketches were just going to take forever versus
what? I'm sorry.
Versus just getting a quick signature.
I think last year the longest line was for Claremont, Roy Thomas, and JR.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Claremont and Roy Thomas weren't there on Friday, which added to like the congestion on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't account for their schedule because I didn't care to get anything signed from them. But JR was only signing at little blocks here and there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I went around and checked on the stuff that I was looking for. Like when it came to that, to see when they were signing, just like mentally mapped it out of my head, and then made sure to be at the front of the line. That's the key. Be at the front of the line
early,
or just the front.
Or just walk to the front of the line. There was a line, Mark.
What's her name? Anya?
Annika.
Or what I did it.
She hooked it up. She solved the huge disservice that was taking place.
No, what it was you wandered up to Ken and said Mike Becker.
No, that was after Annika.
Oh, that was
after
That was
Annika
after
hooked
your
up.
signing.
No, because in all sincerity, what had happened is the dude that was because they were selling the tickets for the signing ahead of time to save transaction time, at the booth to make it go fast. And the dude selling the tickets at like 10 o'clock, like the signing started at 12. He's like, "Here, if you have these, you don't have to stand in the line. You just come to the front since you already paid." And we come over there, and I asked Sonic, I'm like, "Hey, didn't dude say like if you already bought one of these, you go to the front line?" She goes, "Yeah, he did. He wasn't supposed to say that." I'm like, "Oh, he wasn't." She goes, "No, but come on."
I feel like there'll be enough of us. We could just mob any line.
No,
That
you don't
was
mob the
bacon.
con.
That was
The
Canadian
con is the
bacon.
mob.
You just walk in like a boss a half hour
Mhm.
early. Like you
Yes,
got-
sir.
What I'll do is we come in with
called Getler.
3 of you guys dressed in suits with little earwigs. Come in, surrounded around one guy in the middle, and
He have a briefcase, Rob,
yeah,
Entourage.
with a briefcase, exactly,
with a briefcase.
chained to his wrist.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I
we
hear
can.
you
Yeah.
great.
We're just choosing to ignore you.
Wish I didn't.
Is that a new room, Nick?
It is.
Nice. I like it. Was that an Invincible hoodie you took off?
Yeah, it was.
Nice. I like that even more.
Make them big. Come on, Durs. What's your deal?
Okay, dude. I was snorting my Himalaya pink nasal salt. I'm
I
sorry,
thought you had
Wow.
God,
quit.
you gotta lay off that shit.
dude. I'm trying to breathe. I'm hanging in for an hour, man.
It's like code for drugs, Mr. Police Officer.
It
in
looks
case you
good in
were
there.
Bro,
Nick.
I have been clean off those for almost 7 years, over 7 years now, so I'm good.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
it looks-
I like
it
that
looks
corner.
fantastic. I like the crack.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it big time for the at week's end this weekend.
I know Mike
Nice.
Becker already has it. It's in there.
Oh,
Sunday
you're on
night?
week's end.
Yeah, he is an Ant-Man special tonight.
Oh, you guys gonna talk about Ant-Man? Why would you do that?
I gotta skip it because it's gonna be
That movie's
spoiler
old.
stuff.
No, Ant-Man came out years ago, man. They're allowed to talk about that.
That's
Yeah, you
that,
haven't
that
seen Ant-Man by this point.
Yeah,
That
there's
great-
really nothing to spoil about this movie.
I don't want to know deaths is my thing if there is any.
They all die.
Okay, that works for me.
All the there's a
All
bunch-
that
there's a-
nobody knows.
Look, there's armies that fight in this movie, man. There's a lot of deaths. Okay?
Man, I'm mad now. I
I'm
can't see
loving
it.
Nick's setup, man.
A lot
like
of
it.
nameless people die.
It's the same
I'm
color.
just
I
gonna
need
say
to paint
this
room.
without trying to be spoiler, but David just the small Che, his character in it, I absolutely loved.
Holes.
I have holes.
Yes,
We've been running. Me and my wife died laughing.
everybody
know
was
you
laughing
do
in the theater, man. Everybody was like,
I decided not to be a dick.
Yeah, that's why I don't have so much stuff on my walls because I need to paint this whole room.
Put enough stuff on it, you won't need to paint it.
No, dude,
Nick,
it
Nick,
needs.
what
I
grade is
want.
that Silver Surfer.
I want like a darker gray than his, like almost a gray like that.
You're a darker gray.
It is. Yeah, I am. I am an alien.
See what's right there in the middle?
What grade is that? Wait, where? I don't see your Juicy Jason anywhere.
What do you mean? It's right there.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
Oh, it
I
even
see
has
it.
the
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Halfway.
it even has the
on
note
the
on it. Yeah, right there in the corner in the middle.
Middle left.
Yep, there's that half-naked Jason Todd he wanted.
God, he
What
wouldn't
did the
stop
note
talking
say,
about it.
Nick? What did the note say? I forgot.
It said, enjoy this like you'll enjoy a box of dicks. I know you will.
There you go.
This is
That
what
was
friends
a
do
fun.
for
That was
each
a
other.
fun time we had.
I saw Trev's room and I needed to update a little bit. So
It's a very nice room.
Are you just using slats to hold those slabs
actually,
up?
the things holding the slabs up is something called cove molding.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just wide enough to hold the slabs, and I have like mirror tabs above each slab holding the top.
Nice. Looks clean.
Yeah,
This guy's got some heat.
it's a mess.
Ooh, I like that crow corner.
I thought
They're
that
all
was a Sting corner.
They're all prints.
Yeah, I like that. Underrated movie.
I'm sweating in here. You guys got me under pressure. God.
Under pressure.
Yeah, I might just stay with the other setup. I don't know. Like my mic is over here. I don't know.
That's where I'm at, man. Trying to figure everything out.
I feel but you're in a laptop though, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my desktop.
Right. I do want to get like a webcam. That way I don't have to. I don't know, a webcam.
You know, they're
on
like
my-
$59.
I know.
Nice, Callie. A gathering of crows. Is
Because all I use, I have like a little $59 webcam. That's what I've been.
Mhm.
Actually, I got two of them. One for each of the computers that hooks up to this one monitor. But
Nice. Yeah, like I said, man, my biggest thing is I'm very tech savvy when it comes to Xbox and gaming and hardware, but when it comes to actually using the things and software, I have no idea.
well, fortunately, this is just webware. So
Right. I'm learning.
rain, rain, rain.
Yeah, I forget who did that Silver Surfer one. Somebody
I
helped me
like
out.
that.
Somebody had one on Instagram. I've been looking for about a year and a half who actually did it. I think his name is Chris Cyril.
Hmm.
And he
Looks
did about
good.
250 of those, and that's all done by pencil.
I like it with that frame.
Do you do any of the Scotty Young statues? The little.
You know, I was gonna start it, Mike, but some of them are like $250.
I've seen those too.
I just ordered I just ordered in the new previews. I ordered the Moon Knight one.
Yeah, they're cool. But all right, make me some theirs.
I got you.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate that. Always love a nice little room tour.
No, thank you.
Appreciate you guys hanging out with me and carrying my sick stream.
Oh yeah. If I'm available, I'll always hop on.
Awesome.
I was trying to figure out what I was going to do.
Oh,
I should shoot a video.
I'm waiting to get my voice back, and then I'm going to start grinding those out. Oh.
Grinding videos are different.
Yeah.
Oh,
I locked this here. Back
I
today.
don't.
All right, I'm gonna hop
You gotta
off.
scroll down to see him.
All right, Donaldson. Thanks, Dirks. Talk to you guys.
Yeah, man. You have a great night. Appreciate you,
bye,
homie.
Nick.
See you later. Stop humble bragging, Mike.
What did I humble brag on?
Oh,
Only when you open your mouth.
I have this single piece of art. Oh, and it's signed by Todd McFarlane.
I dig it.
That
I
is pretty
dig
much
it.
all of what I do. That's just what I do.
But you know what? You've earned it.
I'm in the chat.
Yeah, that's how I said. That's how I feel too. You put in that work, you definitely deserve it. Flex, show off. How do I? Bam. There we go.
The mullet.
Hello, good sir.
How are you?
Good. Trying to feel better.
Yeah, being sick sucks.
It's the first I've been sick in like 2 years.
Yeah, it's going around now.
I never even caught the vid either.
I caught it. It was basically like a sinus infection. It was a really bad sinus infection.
Right.
Different each time I had it.
Ooh.
Oh,
not
really?
good.
Yeah. First time was like a really bad bad
Each
cold.
time.
The next time it was the second time I had it. It was just really bad head fog.
That's
I
back
just
scratch.
couldn't think to save my life.
Biggest thing that scared me was the loss of taste. I'm fine with being sick. I do not want to lose my sense of taste.
I fortunately didn't have that. I had one of my colleagues that was the first thing that she said she had it when she got it. The only upside was that finally meant she could have her husband cook for her. It sucks. Cooking.
Oh, shots fired at that now.
Man.
It's like, all right.
So speaking of comic book rooms, I have to buy shelves. I have to. Like, I just got 3 more short boxes. I have to buy shelves. Like,
Okay.
I have like 20 something short boxes now. Like,
Or you could build shelves.
I could, but I don't have a shop. You know?
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, I could build them in my kitchen for all I care. I mean, but
It takes tools and everything else to do it. So
I was
they're
about to say I
nice.
got tools, but
Although you could do the 70s style / redneck shelves. You can just get some cinder blocks and put some boards across the cinder blocks, and it
actually, it might fit the aesthetic. That actually might work.
you don't live in
match your hair,
earthquake
too.
country, so you're
It would
fine.
totally match my hair. That was the first thing I thought. I was like, it would match my hair. Oh my god, I have to do that. and here's my comic book boxes.
You see, you can do that because you don't live in earthquake country. Where I am, we couldn't do it because that shit just falls over.
Cinder
Yeah.
blocks and tires.
Everything's got to be secured. That's why it's actually kind of nice. Is like all my the shelving and stuff I have out in the garage is all, it's easy to anchor to the studs, as well as it's got, steel cable anchored to hold it, because that shit's what we have out here is earthquakes. That's our biggest evil villain.
Oh, I bet.
I was about to say, I was still thinking about, even though we're not prone to it, getting some those like little loop anchors or whatever. At least putting a couple of them on there just to keep it up, because we have been actually getting them pretty regular around here.
Oh, yeah.
North Carolina got one last year. It was like a 4, 5, something like that. And
For us, that's nothing, but for you guys, when you're not built for it, yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Because the brick masonry does not do well with shaking. Whereas we're all wood construction out here for that reason.
How do your slabs go when an earthquake happens? They secured?
They're, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I was just curious. Just curious.
yeah, he's got
each
his
one's
stuff.
individual. They're not like so each one has individual. If the wall was flexing, because they're not on a single row of stuff, they're all individual. They would have
What do you use to mount them?
it's a product called collector's mount.
Okay.
And they're just like it's an adjustable C clamp essentially that can be, although it can be turned around as a freestanding.
That's what I use. That's what I have mine on. I didn't know you used.
There were these things here.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah,
for mine.
you can freestand them, or else you turn them. You can flip them. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
And then I just use that with some 3M and the what do you call it?
Double-sided sticky.
Well, it's not double sided, but it's
That's my biggest issues because I have 3 of them. I have more to put up, but they're loose in there. They're not secured like I like them to be.
what the hell are these things called? I got
I know what you're talking about because I use them too.
Oh, so yeah,
command
you're
strips.
just okay.
That's
So
what
you're just putting the command strips on the back of the slab and then putting them right
Yeah,
on
well,
that.
yeah. There's two. Well, except that there's different types, right? So the ones I use are they're the 2-piece. So they're 2 different pieces for each one. All right. So if this is, I take one each of these.
Mhm.
One goes to, and then they've got like a Velcro kind of hook
Right.
type system that hooks together. So then you'll attach one side to the slab and the other side goes to the wall. Then when if you need to take it down, you could do so without having to unpeel the stuff, or you can then still use the peel action to take it apart. But
Right. Nice.
these ones that have the teeth versus the double-sided adhesive are designed to hold a higher weight
So big.
capacity.
Okay.
And then they got some that are like really big and stuff for posters and other stuff. But that's what I use. I just use the command strips.
Nice. I always like asking to see what the different methods that everybody uses.
Yeah, I didn't want to put holes in the wall, and the command strips seem to work really, really well on posters and other things and pictures and stuff I've done. So it seemed like to be the perfect thing. And then every once in a while, because if you're taking them in and out and stuff, because sometimes you end up flexing them or
Mhm.
something, you might have to replace a command strip here and there. But it's not.
So you got command strips on the back of the bracket as well on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I do
Yeah.
that, and then
That was my mistake. Is I drilled them into my wall.
Yeah, so instead of drilling this, you can't see, but it's just command strip there. And then I got a bunch of these large rubber bands.
Okay.
And so just because CBCS, CGC slabs are all different stuff, then I'll just put a rubber band around the top and the bottom here. And that I can help to hold it forward against the bracket if it happens to be a case that's slightly smaller.
Okay.
It helps to hold it up front against it on some of this if the slab is shorter in height. So
nice.
That's it. And then periodically you have to change out the rubber bands because they get stretched out and whatnot. But
nice, cool. Yeah, I definitely need to get a bunch more command strips because I use them too. But that was my biggest thing, was just them always being loose.
Just use tape, Scotch tape.
Super glue, just super glue the slab to the back of the bracket.
There you go.
There you go. Loctite, baby. Loctite super glue. It will hold anything.
2-part epoxy.
I had super glue around here, but my toilet handle broke last night, so I had to fix that.
You want to get some heat weld?
Some underwater weld.
We can sit there and heat up the plastic. It's all right.
Mark and TM will be proud. 2 of the short boxes I got were I filled them up with my Flash and Nightwing stuff, so I got 2 more DC boxes added now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're about half full already. The other one's G.I. Joe, so it's IDW.
I have. If we're flexing boxes, I finally hit double-digit boxes.
Oh, there you go.
On your slabs?
Oh
no, sir, not yet.
What are you doing with that, Mark?
Showing it off.
I got it a while back, not knowing what I'll do with it, because I already have one slab with the Perez label on it. I don't know. I was just looking through there earlier. I'm like, oh, dude, I forgot I had 2 of these.
Mm-hmm. And I just happened to be in the market for one.
Oh, for real? I've got the whole Judas contract arc right there.
I am sick.
Didn't you just get one? I thought wasn't that the one, or you're still looking for it?
No, I just got a Nova. Okay.
You got me sick.
I just started slab box
2.
30.
What?
I just started slab box 30.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm thinking, man, like
ridiculous.
I'm not a spec person like that, but I'm thinking like, dude, if I were a long-term spec person, I would be buying up as many of these as I can, because knowing what we know about the upcoming DCU Batman, I have a feeling that when DCU Batman starts, Nightwing is already going to be established as Nightwing. We're starting with Damian Wayne. That doesn't mean we're skipping the other ones. That means they'll just already be Nightwing, Red Hood. We don't need to tell four Robin stories and take 40 years to get to Nightwing when you can just start with Nightwing.
Yeah, he's coming. He's totally coming.
There's always flashbacks.
Give me another year or 2, and I'll definitely have my slab game up. Probably this year. I'm definitely gonna be buying some at Heroes. I have a list.
You can get your slab game up by winning the Comics monthly Legion loot box.
See, for me, for slabs, is I have like 30 or 40 personal books in my collection I want to send in. They're not huge keys or anything, but they're just a bunch of dope covers I want to have preserved forever.
You know the secret I found out with that? Because there's a lot of stuff that, like, I'm like, dude, this doesn't hold any like inherent value, spec, or anything. I just would love the book to have in a nice slab because it just looks cool to display like that when you're a comic collector. A lot of those books you can buy cheaper already slabbed and just keep your raw one than it is to send it in.
You know, I just did that. Even myself, I was pulled out my Amazing Spider-Man issue 95, which was one of the no code Comics Code Authority, the drug-related books. And I was looking at it as I was getting ready to send it in. And I was like, oh, because I wanted to have 1 through 100 slabbed. I was just like, oh, man, this book is not really that great of a quality book. It's a pretty low grade, and that book doesn't sell very much. And I went online and I looked, and I was like, oh, look at that. I could get like an 8.0 for like $60.
That's what sucks about my collecting is I'm trying to hold off as long as I can without buying anything online. And it's tough.
Yeah, but sometimes I sit there and I look
I
at it
was about to
instead
say,
of sending it
there's
in
not,
to get.
there's nothing wrong
By the
with
time
it.
you send
I
it
mean,
in, you ship
yeah.
it, you pay for grading, you pay for it to come back and stuff. You're, as a, you're practically
Facts.
in for it. I mean,
That's
granted, you're
that's the
sending it in
only.
a shipment, you're not paying the full shipping charge on just the one book. But
Right.
if you were just sending it in by itself, you would be like,
Not worth it.
yeah, you go,
That's
oh,
the
well,
only way that I pay or get my comics is buying them online. But I think next month I'm gonna get the Ultra and pay like yearly for the DC Infinite app, and instead of because I've been just reading them off my phone, but I've been enjoying it. Like I've been able to read Stars and Stripes, going back and reading those in order. And
That was a free book you got.
oh my God, you're gonna tell me that the next picture is gonna be you covering up with just a phone? Oh, that's scary.
Man, this was the giveaway book that you got for being an Ultra tier member.
yeah,
Exclusive Ivan Reese cover available only to Ultra tier members.
so I think I'm definitely gonna become one of those, and then get a tablet instead of my phone, and then start reading them off of that, because I like, even though I'm still reading them on that, like I'd be reading like New Comic Book Day comics off of that. I still get some of the covers, like Stargirl. I'm going to be picking up every cover for that. Certain ones though, I like the Todd Knopf ones. I think I'm going to pick those ones up too. But I've been also picking up Danger Street covers. The recently one with the Metamorpho on the cover,
Oh,
which
Love
was
Metamorpho.
I was so mad at that cover, but I also love it because I thought he was coming back in this issue.
Do
Spoilers.
those drop a month late, or if you pay for the Ultra, is it up to date?
So if you don't pay for Ultra, they're 4 to 6 months behind on uploading on average. If you have an Ultra tier membership, it's 1 month with rare exceptions.
Even that 1 month would be hard for me.
I order
Well,
my book, so
is
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I just
Unless you're just
can't
reading
do
back issues on it.
digital.
Back
I'm
issues
too far
are
deep
fantastic
into
on
this.
there.
I think that would be worth it for the back issues.
There's
So I was
stuff-
able to
I
read
read
Creature
DC
Commandos
versus
issue number
Vampires.
1.
Yeah, I read DC versus Vampires on Ultra because I didn't have any desire to really keep up with it, and people were jesting me to read it,
It was
kind of
fire.
thing. So I went and read it, and it had it was fun. It was definitely fun. But as somebody who's been reading Deceased since it started, this is just Deceased all over
With
again.
vampires.
Yeah, it's just Deceased
Agreed.
with vampires, so it didn't have that shock and awe value and everything because I already have that. But it was still decent. The ending was terrible, absolutely
Oh,
terrible.
awful,
One of
dude.
the worst final issues I've ever.
That was so sad. But
And
they
not
left it
bad
open.
story-wise.
There's not too much DC Ultra has that I would want to read on it that I don't already own, though.
Well, I'm the same way. I don't read new stuff on it. It's random stuff like dipping into stuff that I wouldn't normally pick up. I would just miss it otherwise, kind of thing. And then back issue reading, especially like when we have conversations, is a prime example how we'll be talking about shit decades old, and I'll get a wild hair up my ass, and I'm not going out to my backyard in the middle of the night or driving over to Pop's house and rummaging through back issues. I can just pull out my tablet that's typically in the room with me and look up anything almost. It's
Yeah,
all,
for the back
That
issues, I
intrigues
100%
me,
agree.
but I don't know. I've
They
read
also-
all of that stuff. I've read the stuff I own, so it just
Or
doesn't
it's
make a
not
lot of
always
sense.
something. It's kind of like a tool sometimes too, because again, sometimes you just want to reread something, and if you have a tablet, like my tablet is practically the size of a comic book, so
Yeah.
it's like the size is amazing. Like last night, I was making a video and I had the wild hair to read Pax Americana again. So I'm like, dude, I'm laying down, and it was late last night, Becker, when I was like wrapping up with stuff after that video I did.
Mhm.
I literally laid down with my tablet next to me as I'm laying down up in like display mode, reading Pax Americana like that, not having any issues with it, just swiping with it in landscape mode. And it's just a 40-page one shot. That's how I ended my night. It's just those wild hairs. Like I would have turned on the TV and zoned out otherwise, but just because of that convenience factor,
Makes
I
sense.
ended up reading a comic.
And for anybody that wants to read like Supergirl, Women of Tomorrow that hasn't had a chance, that's all 8 issues are on there as well.
Mhm.
So I know people have skipped that, and now they want to read it. There's a good way to read it.
Saves you from buying that first issue and stuff.
If y'all would have been listening sooner, you would have already had
I was
this.
going to say I already have that.
Yeah.
Already read it.
Dude, me, Ryan, Chris, every Sunday night the week that book drops, we were screaming for people to go get it. Like, especially if you're a fan, if you're not a fan of Tom King stuff, go get this because he wrote this one for you. Because it's so different than his normal stuff. Like this past year, he's changed up the tone and style of the way he writes so much. And
Before though, his Nightwing run was so much different.
that was so long ago, though. Like, look what he's done between. Like he stopped doing the
Farm
little like
remembers, Mark.
multi story stuff, like with Mr. Miracle and Strange Adventures and Batman, Catwoman. He was doing all those like 3 narrative at once things, so it was good.
Library all day.
Taylor, I've enjoyed the Hoopla app, and I'm so invested in floppies. It's just hard to justify another expense of digital membership when
That's
you're spending
true.
as much in floppies.
Yeah, that's true. I finally pulled the trigger and subscribed to Cover Price and updated my CLZ. That was nice.
I went to do the free trial of Cover Price just to look around on it, and I forgot until you just said it just then. So I'm probably paying for that now too. Now that I just haven't been back to look.
Actually, the best part
That was
about
a
it,
while ago.
your free trial runs out, they don't charge you automatically and sign you up. You have to manually go in there and do it.
Oh well, that's not what I read because I even talked to Pops as I was doing it. I'm like, it says that I have to go in and cancel it. So
it didn't charge me at all. It was like,
I'm gonna go look.
Went on my own. So I went in there and actually, I was like, you know what? I'll do a month and see how it does for a month, just to update my CLZ. Maybe I'll drop it a month. You know, if it doesn't, if I don't really, I mean, I'm not really using it because I don't really sell books, but it's nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
How much is Cover Price?
It's $6.99 a month, or you can do $60 for a year.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
See, I'm a cheap ass man. With it when it comes to expenses like that, I'm always a cheap ass.
Because people are like, get it for a year. I was like, you know what? I'll get it for a month, let it update on my phone, and then drop it after the end of the month, and then not get another one, and then like do it again next year, and then do it for like another month, and then let it update.
Hey, is there a free version? Because I just went over here and I'm all over the website, and I don't know if this is just me looking at a free version or if it just still has me signed up.
It should be just it starts you out with a free version, and that's just like the standard version. Like it doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't even think it'll sync up with your CLZ for that.
Random noob question that to touch on what Mark just said. If I'm in StreamYard and I open a new tab, it's not. I can browse the internet and it will stay on StreamYard.
Yeah. As long as you open a new tab, if you go to anything from your StreamYard, it will.
Mark, you're muted.
If you also look at the bottom where next to Leave Studio where it says Present,
Mm-hmm.
you can hit that button that says Present, and then
share
you can
my screen.
Yeah, that's how you share your screen.
Okay, cool.
Oh my God, where did theirs go?
Appreciate it, man.
Don't
I'm still right here. Still right here, bro.
I already have CLZ and I'm grandfathered in, so I don't have to pay that monthly stuff.
Has anyone tried out the Overstreet Price Guide app anytime recently?
I'm curious to hear about it.
Yeah,
Have you?
I have not, because I talked to Chip early on. He said he went over there and checked it out like within the first week or two, and he said it wasn't bad, but they're clearly still going to need to be doing some updating and sharpening up of it and stuff. So I decided just to wait because just the old school get off my lawn in me wants to support them. I would rather support them.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, everything when it first comes out, like when the first, gaming systems come out, I don't buy those when they first come out off the rip. I give it about 6 or 8 months, wait for the bugs to get worked out of it and stuff like that, and then I buy them.
I don't either because apparently you can't buy them anywhere. I've been looking at PlayStation 5s and like people are like laughing at me.
You don't buy a PlayStation 5, dude. You're gonna waste your money. By the end of the year, you're not gonna have anything to play unless you like.
What does that even mean? I'm trying to buy 3 games and be done.
What 3 games?
Is one of those games AEW?
So Harold Potter's Wizarding Owl or something.
I've got 30 hours in it already. Highly recommend. and I'm not even a Harry Potter fan.
You're still pro PS5. Let's keep going.
Okay.
AEW that isn't even out yet, but will be out for it.
Okay.
And then an Avatar game that's not even out yet that will be out for it. Then I'm done.
Who publishes that Avatar game? Do you know?
I don't have a fucking
Because
clue,
so my thing is as a huge gamer is Microsoft owns about 70 to 80% of the market. So going forward, everything's going to be a Microsoft or Xbox exclusive. That's because Sony did it to themselves because they don't want to cross play with anybody. So a lot of exclusives Xbox just bought up, like Bethesda.
Let's not forget that Final Fantasy VII Remake came out way before it did.
Right, and now Xbox owns Final Fantasy.
Damn it!
They own Crash, they own Spyro.
I don't know what any of these words you're saying are, and I don't even plan on playing online. I just want to put a. I just
want people to get an Xbox so I can play with them.
Put the disc in and play a wrestling game and run around.
Oh, we will play online though, Mark, and we will be a tag team.
Is that a thing? I doubt it because I'm not.
Yeah, we can play online. We can play online. And the biggest another thing is like PS5s. 9 times out of 10, they're forcing you to buy a bundle at like $700-800, which is stupid. They're forcing you to buy. Yeah, they're always a bundle thing right now.
Well, see, and that's another thing too, where it's like it seems like Microsoft's like, yeah, let's do crossplay, and PS5 is like, you know what, we're gonna do everything we can to make sure you can't crossplay our games. And I'm like, why are you guys being assholes? Let people play with each other on different. They're
But you have me. I don't want to play with y'all. I love y'all, but I don't want to play with y'all on there. I'll play with Becker, but that's because
yeah,
I'm
you probably don't want to play with me. I'm a sweaty tryhard, man. I go hard.
Yeah,
I'm about to play with wrestling games. Dude, I play every wrestling game.
The reason why I still play Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I played every wrestling game since like was it NWO versus the World or something.
Side
like
note, Mark, if you get a Nintendo
World Tour.
So if you get a Nintendo Switch, you can download and you pay for. Listen, you can play like 30 or 40 old Nintendo 64 games.
You are barking up the wrong tree.
He just doesn't get it, does he? Like this is crazy.
I'm trying, bro.
Like, look, I'm not even buying a PS5 to do anything.
Makes my nipples hard talking about gaming.
I'm literally going to put it. I've had a PS3, I've never gotten online with them. Never liked it. I don't like playing with other people. I don't like gaming, none of that. But I like playing through a story of licensed property style games. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
That is it. And I want to play a wrestling game that's intentionally made like it's an homage to N64. And I'm back into wrestling, so I want to play a wrestling game that's up my alley. I mean, I play 64, and it's still fine. It's timeless.
Right.
But the Avatar game, that's me going out on a limb and trying a modern game.
You want to real
quick, Mark? How much longer are we going to let Durs not watch AEW?
Dude, it's not that I can't. It doesn't stream anywhere. What do you want me to do? How can I watch it?
YouTube TV.
How?
YouTube
Dude, that's way too expensive. I am not ever paying for YouTube TV.
What are you talking about? What kind of television do you have, or do you just have a couple of streaming services?
So if I wanna watch something, I go to 123 Movies and I stream it illegally all day long.
You can't say that on here. First off, you can put that kind of stuff in private chat. Don't say that on live. You'll get yourself in YouTube trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fine. I forgot.
Yeah. So for one, I'm not talking about movies, anyways. I'm talking about
a weekly show,
television shows on television channels, like
right.
Old school.
So Peacock and Hulu all day long for my wrestling.
So you just have a couple. Okay, so you don't have a modern day cable package.
I haven't had cable for.
How do you watch the news? Years.
Wait a second. He says he's got Hulu. Why don't you watch AEW on Hulu?
It's on Hulu.
You got to pay the cable TV thing.
So Hulu has a Hulu TV package, like YouTube has a YouTube TV package where you can add on cable to it for the same price.
Okay.
The difference is with YouTube TV, and you wouldn't know this unless you are honestly looking into doing it. YouTube TV isn't built for you to pay that price, and that's it. YouTube TV is intentionally built for multiple households where you don't have to share your password out. You get it, and you add people's email addresses into it, and it sends them their own package. Like me and Pop share all the streaming services. I have some, he has some, but it's called a YouTube family thing, and that's how it's built. So like with YouTube TV, it can be like 7 households and unlimited devices kind of thing, sharing that one price. So
I
it's
might
just super
now that
good.
YouTube TV's getting NFL, I might be worth it because they're gonna have NFL next year.
They've always had NFL. What do you think I sit here and watch stuff on and pretend like I don't?
They're
Not
gonna have
it's
the ticket. They're gonna have the Sunday
yeah
ticket, which
the
used to
Sunday
be
ticket.
only on DirecTV.
What does that even mean? The Sunday
You
I
ticket?
get
don't know.
all
I
the
can't
games.
wait until all these streaming services like bundle together, and I don't know. We could call it cable, and I could just pay one person for it.
Yeah,
That'd be nice.
it's gonna happen.
That'd be nice.
I just wait for. I'm waiting for it to come full circle to where all of the streaming services. say,
Disney's
"Let's
working
pay
on it. You just got to give them time.
Yeah,
Disney,
it'll happen.
yeah, I agree with Disney because Disney, like in Canada here, like we have, and Australia, shut up, Matt Spidey. We got Hulu connected with our Disney, and that's soon going to happen in America, isn't it?
Yeah, I have it here. You can, as one package, you get.
Mhm.
I get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN.
It's cheaper. Mm-hmm.
Now that my initial subscription to Disney, my prepaid 3 years is up, but even when they had that, they were giving me a discount credit on the Hulu for having Disney already. By linking them, they just discounted my Hulu because I already had the Disney, was paying separately or whatever.
I wish everything was just on HBO Max because that's my favorite app.
And 2.
Like
Yeah.
HBO Max is so fire.
I have to admit, I'm separately completely off topic here. As I'm scrolling through previews, I see there's a whole nother $20.99 event, and I have zero desire to consume any of it after this.
You guys are gonna hate me this summer because it's the summer of symbiotes, baby. That's all it is. New
I hate
Venoms,
you.
new Carnages. It's the huge event for the summer. Is all
That's funny.
symbiote
You're
stuff.
describing last summer and the summer
Yeah.
before that and the summer before
Yeah,
that. No one gives a
Don't
shit.
care.
I'm just gonna start hating you now in advance. So
Yeah.
I'm ready for summer.
Venom, baby. All day, anything symbiote. And honestly, it's because I'm a Spawn fan. That's where the symbiote love
I'm
comes from.
excited for you to continue like expanding your reading.
Say that
I have
again.
Hmm?
State your thesis again, Durs.
The Spawn suit is a symbiote.
Yes.
I
Yes.
understand that. And so because of okay, now I'm
That's what because I started reading Spawn first, and that's what generally got me into Venom and Carnage and all the other symbiotes and
Are
stuff.
So
you
you're all
reading the Venom
so you're all
Lethal
excited for
Protector series?
the. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you reading the modern Venom Lethal Protector series that's been coming out? I think it's like up to issue
it was
8 or 10, something like that.
so that ended. It was a 6-issue thing, but I am reading the modern Venom.
No.
Lethal Protector ended,
I just saw an ad for it in a book
Lethal
I was
Protector
reading.
2?
this week.
unless it's restarting because I have the full
Protector 2?
series.
Yeah, no, Lethal Protector 2 is ongoing or upcoming or something like that.
It's got to be upcoming because
Because
the
I'm
one
looking-
ended
I'm
at the
looking
end
at-
of last year.
Okay,
looking at
it's the new
March.
number 1. I'm so sorry. It's a
Okay.
new number 1.
Yeah,
So what
I read
didn't
the whole
realize
thing.
about that was, and I should have thought about this. So with Marvel, like I can't find Marvel that I enjoy, but these retro titles I've been enjoying a lot. Like where they're intentionally
Killing it.
taking place in the 80s or the 90s and stuff. And
Silver
that Venom
Surfer run
Lethal
was so good.
Protector is Rebirth was great
Mhm.
to me, my board. I'm like, yes. But that Lethal Protector one is the one coming as a retro one. So I'm like, man, I might give that a try because I don't like Venom because I'm not into the cosmic deity, space daddy, dysfunctional family bullshit.
don't like
that
it
they turn
either.
Into. I like Venom to be a murderous bad guy of Spider-Man.
Yep.
Like rivaled only by Carnage's Psycho, you know?
I love
And,
the King of
so-
Black stuff, but they've just went too far with it.
Yeah. That's what ran me away from Donny Cates was how trash that was.
Donny Cates
How about
should have
that,
stuck to his trucker story.
Rob, what were you
Give me
going
back
to
the
say?
special forces
I don't
truckers.
remember now. Sorry.
Venom
Dr.
versus
Doom's
Doom.
been in a lot of
art.
Dr. Doom's been in a lot of random books.
I was about to say, free comics. Are you reading Thor? Because it's Thor versus
That's-
Doctor
yep.
Doom right now, and it's
Thor is at the end.
except Durs, don't look at any of the upcoming covers because the next, like the cover, like 2 covers before this one, I was picking out
don't.
covers last night. It spoiled it for me. It spoiled
I
the
don't.
end of the fucking storyline.
I normally
Like,
keep it like
y'all
2
so
weeks,
bad.
like a week or 2 ahead, so I
The
don't get
story is
spoiled.
so good, and then I see that cover, and I was like, really?
Yeah,
Like,
Thor's been great.
So mad. So mad.
I read the God of Hammer story arc and really enjoyed it. That's all I read from the current Thor run.
It's
That's not
going
bad.
back.
It
It's
lulled
going back
out
to the
for
Black
me.
Infinity Zone.
I was about to say what was the last one it had where it was something about oh god, I can't even remember what it was. It was pretty
Was
bad.
Donnie still working on Thor?
No, he's off of it. He's on Hawk.
Ewing?
Oh, no, he's not even Hawk anymore. Atlee's on Hawk now.
Yeah, he Donnie's run of Hulk was supposed to go to 14. Donnie only made it
So
to 10.
trash, dude.
Otley's filling in. Yeah, I agree. And then issue
I hope
number 12
gets
that
through
came out-
whatever he's going.
That's what everybody said. Everybody said issue 12 was good. I dropped it at 9.
Bro, this right here was my read of the week because
Really?
I think because I've been the biggest anti-fan of this book since book 1.
That was
I read it, Mark.
Yeah.
What
it
did
was-
you think? Like, I'm
Well,
so impressed with Otley. Like, Otley reached into the plot that was probably set down and thought of before they even started writing. Before
It's
Donnie
like,
was
let's
writing.
get back to this.
And he said, dude, there's a story to be told
Jesus,
here, and you've been too busy trying to shock value gimmick people with stupid crap. Let's bring Hulk to Hulk. And this is, man, I got goosebumps reading it. I'm like, yes, who did it to him? Who did it? Like, I'm like, I want to know. Like,
I'm gonna have to pick that up. I took that off my pull list.
Oh, dude, just
I was
pick
about to
up
say-
number 12 and go from there. It'll be 3 issues after that. There's nothing important.
Well, I got 1 through 9.
Yeah, just skip those other ones. Skip
Okay.
12 was good.
I got a question, Mark. I haven't read Lazarus Planet this week yet. Is there a story that I should skip in this issue?
And which
Just
one?
go to the Doom Patrol one.
That's all that you know. Huntress was fun, pointless. It's just her running through Arkham Tower,
Doom
putting
Patrol.
like Z-level villains back in their rooms. Circuit Breaker story was boring and stupid. Xanath's story was boring, excessive, and dumb. And then Doom Patrols was fire, 10 out of 10.
I can't
It
wait
better-
for that new series, the Unstoppable one. The only ones that I read this week was Danger Street issue 3, and
Fire, absolutely amazing.
Swamp Thing Green Hell issue
Green
number 2.
Hell was fantastic.
Did somebody say Huntress?
If nobody's reading Green Hell, Swamp Thing Green Hell, definitely
I
go
am.
read it. For me, just like issue number 2 is fantastic.
I was about
Yeah,
I was gonna
I
say
loved
it's only
Why
it's
did
only
it
a
take
once
a
a
year?
year. I was gonna say it's a
about to
once
say,
a year
I'm
read.
just gonna pick it up at the store. I'm literally gonna go pick it up at a store because I mean I'm not
Oh,
waiting.
I've got
year.
that book too, Mark. But I
Nice.
also have a sketch by the creator Joe Staten.
Because is it gonna be like another year before number 3 comes out, or is it?
No,
like-
so Jeff Lemire, I don't want to say bit off more than he can chew, but he got too busy.
Oh,
Like
Tito.
he had a lot of properties going into film and TV show and all kind of stuff, and he just couldn't get to it. It wasn't just
Even
Green Hell, it was numerous comic properties.
Even in the issue number 1, because I went back and I had to reread it just to before I jumped into issue 2 because of the length of time just to get caught up in it. And it says in the back that it wasn't coming out until February. So they gave us enough. They told us it was going to be that long.
Okay.
They just didn't give us a date.
Yeah, it's been over a year.
Durs, did you get Batman Spawn number 1 unplugged?
1 year we waited.
No, so this is the week where I'm like 2 weeks behind. Every other 2 weeks I get because I get my books every 2 weeks.
Me too. I'll be getting mine like this Saturday coming up. So
Yeah, same. I get my sec. I go like 30
But
minutes
yeah,
out of town
like,
because
I'm-
my local
I bought it. I
LCS
put
is
it on my phone and
unreliable.
didn't even know what it was, and then I watched Manny Avelda's channel,
It's
And
the
he was
sketch
like-
one, right?
and he was like, "There's no dialogue.
Mhm.
It's just black
Yep.
and white, just art,
Yep.
just McFarlane, Capullo." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got it now."
You got that Green Hell out still, Mark?
Of course.
Ah, what beautiful art.
Yeah.
It is a clean cover.
You're damn right it is, Becker.
Side note,
Who was
Tylock,
the
did you
artist
see
on
this
that?
one?
That's the
Oh, I didn't see
god
that.
tier Doug Mankey.
Here.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
let
Oh,
him
my good
go.
friend Doug Mankey, who will be
Yeah,
on
Doug
4C
Mankey.
Comics in a couple
Yeah.
of weeks.
I love
Yeah,
the way-
Beckerman, the guy that knows famous people.
look at him convening with the Parliament. Like, dude, come on.
That artwork
Now,
looks
if,
nice. I
if
like that. I
anybody
like
is
that dark.
interested in Doug Mankey art and you want to buy some, the only place to do it for the foreseeable future, because Doug's not going to be doing cons this year, is to go to 4C Live. That's 4C Live on YouTube, co-hosted by old
It's
Fatso
4C
himself.
Comics on YouTube.
Yeah, 4C Comics Live, I think.
Hmm.
They changed their name, right?
Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know. I don't make the decisions, Mark. I just co-host.
Here,
But
Ty
anyway,
Alex, I'll blow myself
That was
up
my
and show
plug
you-
for my buddy Ken's business.
I was about to say, what
show
is
you
that?
again.
That-
It's
that-
the I got it from Brian. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
a
got
150 from Retro Rocket. I got it
Okay,
out of
nice.
Brian's mystery box.
Oh, that's
Oh, that is
I like
awesome.
that.
Yeah, same.
That is dope. I've got one of the King Spawn sketch covers that somebody did. Oh my god, I can't remember. I gotta get it now.
Speaking of King Spawn, the last cover was fire.
So awesome.
I might be
Better be. That's what they're relying on to sell books.
The King Spawn started off weird for me, but the last it's so dark. I love it. Oh,
Javi
nice. Let me
Fernandez.
blow you up. Oh,
That's a
nice
cool
on the throne.
The
Love
Iron
that.
Throne. That's
I-
full of Game of Thrones homage.
Yeah,
I want to get the toy where he's sitting on the throne
they've got the Gunslinger toy at
Is
Walmart.
that a McFarlane?
with
Yeah,
the
there's a
horse.
McFarlane.
Yeah. Or no,
This
it's
was
not
the
Walmart,
most
it's the horse.
the recent King Spawn. I love.
Oh, damn.
It's hard with my glare. Pretty sure it's Von Randell.
It almost looks
Almost
like
positive.
Beckerman's favorite artist.
I was afraid after I said it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, I bet
Thomas
it's like-
Nacklick and Thomas
It's
Necklin and Von Randell,
Tina.
and that's the next cover.
I'm safe, Mark. It wasn't the unmentionable one.
Who's the unmentionable one?
Who's that?
Becker's a huge fan of Matina art.
Oh, really?
He who
I don't
shan't
like
be
this
named.
stuff. I have fun.
So I am just seeing who the actor is that's taken over Jonathan Kent on Superman and Lois. I don't think I've heard you talk about that at all, Mark. What do you think about this actor?
I haven't talked about it in a while because I posted about it and everything when it was first announced and all that stuff. I don't know. I haven't seen him act. I don't really care because Jordan is the star of the show. Jonathan's just an extra.
Which is different.
Damn, Mark.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care that he's replaced. Like I wasn't like.
Why'd they replace him? I don't know anything about this.
I can't remember what it was. It's been so long since they did that. It was on my old IG account, but I think it was just the actor who was playing Jonathan couldn't get back in time for filming due to personal mental health care that he was choosing to undergo himself. He was wanting to spend more time with family and just get away from it. It sounded like just the whole deal of acting and doing that was just a little much for him for whatever he had going on in life. It didn't sound like a crisis or anything like that, It just sounded like how you hear people say, I need to take a break from YouTube. Everything's fine. Just need a breather. It sounded something like that. So they got this new actor in.
Always need to have that break if you need it.
One
And
people.
Michael Bishop is his name.
Mhm. Yeah,
They did have like a kind of a plot for Jonathan Kent, just his like his doppelganger, like the one from a different universe in the last season, but that was about it.
And yeah, the leather jacket. And they also had like the whole abusing drugs subplot, because it is a Superman centric show and it's also heavily based on family with high school age kids. So they touch on topics like, abusing steroids or drugs in general and like trying to fit in with your friends and all that stuff. So they were using John more for those narratives and those stories, kind of like the PSAs that are in the background of the storytelling. So maybe with this new actor, they might lean into trying to bring him to the front. I really don't care much. I think he's fine as that human element because we don't I mean, Jordan literally has those moments where you like throw your hands up. You're like, yes, like you see him like show up, and you're like, game on, let's go.
And he was the one getting trained and everything by.
What was his dad? Yeah, General Lane was putting in the work with both of them. I was wondering what you think about his movie. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
But all right, boys.
I think Michael Keaton's movie looks great.
For real.
Ben Affleck's movie looks fantastic. Sasha Cale even, man, everything about that trailer looked good.
The CGI for Supergirl was a little weird to me when she was flying. That's the only thing. But
that slow motion moment,
or when she was fighting, but it looked just CGI. They'll clean up before the movie comes up. Land of the Overmedicated? Yeah, that's me over here, man.
I think all right. That might be what's wrong with me.
But all right, I'm going to do another snort of Himalaya pink salt, and then I'm going to go around the panel, and why don't you guys let us know what you're doing for the week? I'm going to wrap it up here in like 10 minutes. We're going to start with, who do we want to start with? Beckerman. I'm going to start with you.
Oh, gee, golly.
Yep. Pick somebody that didn't look like they were ready.
Every Monday or Tuesday or whenever Alan releases that show.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'll be on the Hucklebuck. And Tuesday nights, you can see me on 4C Comics Live. And in 2 weeks, I believe, we have Doug Mankey. This week, I don't know who we've got a Marvel artist. But the Doug Mankey show is going to be huge. Mark better buy something cool.
When is it again?
I think it's 2 weeks.
Okay, because that's something you need to financially plan for.
Well, we'll just go rob a bank if we need to.
Nice, I'll drive.
I'm out.
All right, let's.
I'm in Canada.
We know where the safe house is then.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it. That's what I got.
Rob, how about you? What do you got? What do you got going on this week, good sir?
It's the usual stuff. I have a Monday video, I have a Thursday video, and Saturday we'll go live.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Keep it consistent.
It's very simple. Monday's a mystery box. Doing a mystery box on Monday, so it's a mystery box mail call, and then it's going to be Thursday. There's some slabs to unbox, and then Saturday is Comic Gains is going to be on for only slabs.
Nice. Bam, bam, wham, bam.
I feel like Seth's directing this towards you.
Man. I can't talk too much crap about Seth because he supports my channel through and through, and he's a huge Spawn guy. So I love that dude. Mark, what do you got going on? Hang on, let me blow you up.
Tonight at 9 p.m., I'm going live. I don't have to make me big. My voice sounds the same. Tonight at 9 p.m., going live for At Week's End, which is typically a spoiler-filled look back at this week in comics and more. But tonight, we'll be doing that, but right after we review, spoil, and talk Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium. Special guests will include DJ Links, Nick's Kicks and Comics. As always, we'll have Mr. Paul Cook of Sector 2815 and the Comic Vet on there. And on Two Brothers Comics, Dustin will be on as well. So there's going to be a lot of conflicting opinions and takes. Hopefully we'll have fun arguing and debating the highs and lows of that film.
I'm going to go check my messages for my invite.
You didn't show me.
It was right there.
I didn't have any interest.
It was right there.
I would have liked to have been.
Becker, I will invite you to our counter programming where we sit around and look at the paint dry.
Nice. I'm down for that. Paint dry and grass grow.
That is certainly preferable to hearing Nick's opinion.
It'll be drying on 11 by 17.
What do you got for us this week, Travis?
Well, later I'm going to do a little bit of dishes and
Nice.
probably take my nightly poop.
Nice.
But I'm going to go watch Legion Comics tonight. Tomorrow night, Between the Lines, over my channel, 8:35 p.m. Eastern, right after S. Vaughn and Circumstances go live with Comics with Bueller, that son of a bitch. that jolly old guy that commented on my naked photo a while back. Um, but other than that, I'll probably be doing a couple unboxings this week. I do have a slab coming in the mail, so we'll see how that turns out.
We're looking forward to that photo.
Yeah, and then
I'm waiting for you to display one of the slabs sideways in a shot from the back.
Yeah, I want in between the butt cheeks one. That's what I want.
Display with no hands, just looking
Yep.
back.
That's actually his new show with
Yes,
Roscoe,
sir.
in between the butt cheeks.
Yes, sir.
In between the cheek.
Like credit card.
All right, Alex, what do you got for us, bro?
I'm actually about to film another vinyl video, and then Saturday hang out with the hangout.
Nice.
And
Always hanging out with
that should be a big show. Like I don't even like it's gonna run long. I've got a lot of stuff on the way in the mail.
Nice.
I hope it's delayed just for your sake.
Oh my god.
It sounded like you weren't excited about that. It's going to run long. A lot of stuff.
It's gonna be a long show. Like
Yeah, I hope it gets delayed.
like it's gonna definitely run into Lemmy.
Yeah, maybe it should
Lemmy.
wait until you're excited.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm excited. I'm just waiting for stuff to come in the mail.
I'm gonna blow myself up. And besides thanking all these legends of the community for being on my panel, I always love you guys for hanging out with me. I'm sick. I should feel better tomorrow. Hopefully, I got my voice back and everything. Because shout out to Travis. I'm at Between the Lines after Scotty's show at 8:30. So I've been practicing my sketches. So we'll see how it goes. It's Spawn themed. So that's all I'm gonna say. I got some unboxing.
Tell everybody what the theme actually is so they can draw from home, because we urge people to draw from home.
Okay, I didn't know if I wanted to say it now or if you wanted me to wait, but it's either have a WWE wrestler spawnified or take Spawn and make him like a WWE wrestler.
Why do y'all hate AEW?
I haven't watched it, bro. Come on. and I don't hate AEW because last night I was rooting, telling my girl, I was like, man, the WWE needs to recruit all these AEW talents. So
No, they don't.
Fill out the women's division a little bit better.
No, they don't.
All the AEW girls.
Oh, you can have a women's
Watching
division. They'll just drop
AEW?
everyone on their head.
If you started watching AEW, you'd feel so differently.
Right. But a side note from that, everybody's here. I have my giveaway. Next Sunday, I'm going to be giving away my grand prize slab in my chat on my Sunday night sesh. You have to be in my chat. I got the giveaway tool. I figured that out. I might do a duck race. I don't know, but I think you got to have hashtags for that. But if you make a little shout-out video, grow together video, I have a comic pack that you can be entered.
You let this guy in that's
Who?
in the backstage?
Hang on.
He just wants
I don't
to
see it.
have
I don't
a
see him.
Oh, I see who we got
okay.
here.
Who wants to kindly okay.
Oh, I can leave. I'll show myself out.
I love you, Beckerman.
Oh, you have a 6-man limit.
Yeah, dude, I just started. Give me a little bit.
Oh, you're
I'll
fine.
upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade.
Didn't think about that.
I already have it planned. Not leaving you hanging in the back for the entire show.
Invaded the show and kicked Beckerman out.
I just want to say how many of us were ready to jump out to let you in. This is how many people are willing to leave when they sight of you. No, I'm just kidding.
This is the kind of love you get from your fellow Canadian.
Let's say, hey, Ty Locks. Check out Mark's show later on tonight. I'll be looking a lot better than what I'm wearing right now.
Okay.
Nice.
You finally got it in.
Here, I'll just since you slid in, why don't we blow you up, Chris, and plug yourself right there.
Plug yourself and blow
Plug
yourself.
yourself, Chris.
Blow you and then
Yo, there we go, baby.
Flip it. Flip it.
What are we at? 158.45.
Yeah, that won't come back to haunt me at all. What am I doing? What am I doing here?
Plug your channel. Plug your comic army. What do you got? Plug all that stuff, man, for sure.
The most important thing, everyone, Tuesday, I'll be dropping volume 2 of Grow Together Tuesdays, where I'm going to be spotlighting 4 channels. Make sure you check it out.
awesome.
Perfect. See, I was
Second most important thing is Saturday. He'll be on Only Slabs.
The guy at the far end over there, he may debate for second most.
I don't have to debate this. I don't have to explain. It's actually known already that at week's end at 9:00, Ant-Man review is the most important thing.
Is it though?
Last of
Which
Us
one
is
comes
tonight.
first, Rob? Which one comes first, huh?
Depends on which day where you're at in the week.
We're
Mine
right
comes-
here. We're
mine
all right
comes-
here.
Yours
This
comes
is
last,
all of
Mark.
us.
I'm
Out of
here.
everybody, yours comes last.
I hear.
It's literally an hour and a half away.
Yes, yeah. That's why I always stop at 7:30. Give everybody that break, and then that way we can get ready for your show. I like to
I
be
was going to stay
respectful.
here till 9:05 because I don't even.
Oh!
show up on time.
Yes.
I need to eat. I haven't ate today. But other than that, man, let's wrap it up. I appreciate you guys. Everybody, make sure if you're not subbed to these dudes, you know what to do. Sub these guys up. They're amazing legends of the community. Be sure to tune in for my Sunday night sesh next week. I'm going to be doing my giveaway for my slab. You got to be in private chat for that. You got to be in the public chat. So other than that, man, you guys are beautiful. We're going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have an amazing night. Let's start that week off strong. Love you guys.
Peace.